Hello and welcome to another Scottish car enthusiasts lockdown sessions. And in this video we're going to be looking at the Skoda Fabia brochure from August 2017. So just before we look into the brochure, I'm trying to change the lockdown sessions a wee bit by just having a look at a car brochure tonight. We've currently had a look at like Max Power magazine and Fast Car magazine. We're still in a lockdown here in Scotland, so that means there's not been any car meets. I've not been able to do any car reviews either, but I am hoping to film a 1 year ownership on the Qashqai in the next week or so, as I've had that a year the weekend. So I'll be hopefully trying to film some of that for the channel, and hopefully maybe we'll be able to hear if any travel restrictions or I'll get lifted a wee bit, so we maybe be able to hire a vehicle or something like that, hire a car to review. So let's take a look at this Skoda Fabia brochure from August 2017. So on the first page, it basically is the Skoda Fabia was a what car of the year 2017, and the car of the year 2017. So one was the best small car, which is the hatchback, and the car of the year 2017 for what car was the estate version of which we own. So let's have a wee look at the brochure. Fabia setting the standard. So basically the blurb is, to improve, enhance and refine at every opportunity has always been the Skoda way. The Fabia hatch is a perfect example. Single most popular model in our range, continues to push what is possible in terms of space, functionality and connectivity. And we're now in its third generation. The Fabia has also maintained its award-winning streak, having picked up Best Small Car and Best Estate Car, less than £18,000, in the 2017 What Car of the Year Awards. So, first Skoda and Fabia in the brochure is the Monte Carlo hatch. This is the sportiest version of the Fabia you could get at the time. Skoda never offered a Mark III VRS in the Fabia range. I'm not sure if that was just due to competition within like Volkswagen not wanting them to outshine their Polo GTI. But the Monte Carlo was the sportiest car at the time for Skoda. Next page we have is steel attention on the road, confidence, power and balance. From the crystalline design of the headlights, the distinctive geometry of the grille to the powerfully contoured rear. Fabia's exterior makes a first-class impression from any angle. So some standard features are side indicators in the mirrors, privacy glass on higher spec models, probably like the Monte Carlo, and the rear lights features the iconic illuminated C-shaped design tinted with a black edge. Signature design with the iconic arrowhead badge there, bold grille and multi-faceted headlights, all centre stage. The front of the Fabia is a perfect expression of Skoda's signature design language. So one of the features you got in the Fabia was the panoramic sunroof. And it's a great deal of thought and space. The interior of the Fabia is as captivating as it is inviting, with an emphasis on striking horizontal lines and fine-tuned functionality. So all Fabias feature a three-spoke steering wheel. Some come with multifunction. You've got height adjustable front seats. That's standard on all the Fabias. Another feature you get is climatronic air conditioning. And rear seats, basically saying you get plenty of leg room in the rear. Not unless you have a child seat. You don't get much room if you've got child seats in the car, especially if you've got like the nice fixed fittings with the legs. If you're sitting in the middle, you can forget about being in the middle. Connectivity to go wherever you go. So you've got the Smart Link system, from taking calls to switching between your favourite playlists. You've got the Bolero radio, which is a 6.5-inch touchscreen. You've got DAB, AM and FM, USB aux in, SD card slot. That was standard on the SE models and above, but all Fabias feature digital radio, and even the base model comes with a digital radio and a 5-inch touchscreen. You've got Skoda surround sound system. This is probably on the higher spec ones. But even the base model features 6 speakers as standard, so you've got 2 in the doors, 4 in the 4 in the front doors and 2 in the rear. And here's just an example of the touchscreen here. So you have your news section here, petrol stations, parking, weather, points of interest, online desks, I don't know what that is, routes and downloads. And I'm sure maybe on the higher spec Skoda systems, if you had an SD card and you had photos on it, you can view photos as well. So if you were like a photographer, maybe you could push your SD card in just to check the quality of photos. But don't quote me on that. I know that you got it on the Seat range. Watch this space. It might be our most successful hatchback, but like all our models, you'll find this Fabia surprisingly big on space the moment you jump inside. So inside the Fabia you've got like folding hooks, so that's quite handy for like your handbags, shopping bags, or dare I say it, the old curry hook. You've got a 2-position luggage compartment shelf, and you can also get nets as well. And no room for compromise, generous space, and Skoda have always gone hand in hand. The Fabia is no different. With the rear seats folded, the hatch offers an impressive 1,150 litres, while the estate offers 1,395 litres. In other words, simple room for both practical essentials and playful extras. Now, I can justify that the Fabia estate is worth a look if you're looking for a practical estate car, but you don't want to pay big prices. So if I think you could compete against this with like the Focus estate and the Astra estate. They might be bigger, but the Skoda Fabia estate, roughly about the same size as say like a Focus hatchback, but it offers a lot of space. You might think because it's a small car, it doesn't offer a lot of space, but believe me, the Fabia estate swallows up anything. Thoughtful touches, so you've got a front armrest there. Skoda loves big ideas, but it's often the little thoughtful touches. So in some Fabias you can get a rear view camera, an umbrella, holder which is under the passenger seat, an ice scraper. Now I love this on the Skoda. You open up the fuel cap and there's an ice scraper in the fuel cap. A glove compartment, you can fit like a 1 litre bottle inside, and I'm not sure if the higher spec ones have air conditioned glove boxes as well. Looking out for rows inside, so we're ever focused on customer safety and comfort. That's why in a car we could see up to 5 passengers. 6 airbags are equipped as standard. You'll also find a host of active and passive driver assistance programs. So you've got a driver fatigue system, Apparently this uses sensors to monitor the driver and the steering wheel. If it detects any tiredness, it'll flash up a warning saying, take a break. Basically pull off. If you were going down the motorway, just pull off at the next services, have a break. Higher spec models, you get a third rear headrest. Speed limiter as well. Moving over to here, you've got your front assist collision warning system. So basically it's like I think it's just like a wee rectangle in the bottom of the bumper, in the bottom bumper grille. It'll detect if you may be driving too close, and if the driver fails to notice it, then the car will do it for you. It'll stop for you. So we're now moving on to the specs of the car as of August 2017. So the Fabia S is the base model, or entry-level version, which is loaded with standard equipment and thoughtful touches. This entry-level trim impresses at every turn. Now, we have the entry-level Fabia on the fleet, and to be quite honest, I've never said it would be entry-level. The nice touches that you get. So, first of all, you'll get electric, adjustable and heated door mirrors, and they're body coloured as well. You get a 3-spoke steering wheel. It's not leather, it's just a rubbery type of steering wheel, but it's nice to touch. And you get the 5-inch touchscreen swing system. You get your 15-inch Dentro steel wheels, which just your steel wheels with wheel trims. As I said, you got body coloured mirrors, doors and handles, and the heated in electric mirrors. You've got the Onx fabric upholstery. You get your Isofix seat fittings on the outer seats and for the in the back. A remote central lock-in. As I said, you get your 5-inch swing touch system, which also incorporates DAB, Bluetooth, USB and front SD card ports. And it's a really simple system to use. I mean, looking at buttons, you've got radio, media, phone, setup, sound, car, and 2 knobs just to turn either side. Really simple system. Comfort and convenience, you have height adjustable driver's seat, front reading lights and rear courtesy lights, electric front windows, height and reach adjustable 3-spoke steering wheel, and start stop system. So that's just basically the Fabia S, the entry level version. It's not in any way depleted of extra of standard equipment. It's actually for the price it's well equipped. So recommended options, you can get front and rear parking sensors, you can get a 15-inch Mato alloy wheel. We recommend you can fit cruise control to it. I don't think really the 1 litre MPI needs cruise control. It's really easy to keep the speed down. As I said, front and rear parking sensors and alloys, manual air conditioning. That is one thing we should have spec'd in the car. In the summer, it can be a nightmare. And a textile floor mat set. So there you go. That's just the Fabia S model. The next spec on the Fabia is the Fabia SE. So offering increased security, enhanced comfort, and more driver assist systems. So you get a 3-spoke steering wheel, leather steering wheel with multi-function functionality. You get the Bolero touchscreen 6.5-inch system, front assist. So in addition, over the S, you get your 15-inch alloy wheels, rear parking sensors. You get black roof rails on the estate only. Safety and security. Get an alarm with interior monitoring. Front assist, as I said, you get that for the Bolero system. You get manual aircon, height adjustable driver and passenger seat, lever handbrake and gear shift lever, and an umbrella holder under the front passenger seat. So recommended options they recommend for this car is the Ombus Den satellite navigation system, 16-inch rock alloy wheels, adaptive cruise control, LED daytime running lights, and climate control air conditioning. So you can spec that over the manual aircon if you wish. On to the next trim level in the Fabia range at a time is the Fabia SEL. It features LED daytime running lights, cruise control, eye-catching 16-inch rock alloys, and you also get keyless start-stop with your climatronic air conditioning system, your LED daytime running lights, and over the SE you get your 16-inch wheels, LED light for license plate. Now I'm going to take that up. I actually have an LED light for the license plate on mine. Front fog lights, cruise control, climatron, light assist incoming, coming home, leaving home, daytime running lights, auto dimming rear view mirror, front and rear mats, front centre armrest, and the recommended options they recommend is the panoramic glass roof, the 17-inch clubber alloy wheels, light and rain assist with auto dimming rear view mirror, privacy glass, and a rear view camera. Next on the agenda in the trim of the Fabias are the Fabia colour editions. So you got, let's have a wee look at this one. The body colours you got for these models were Candy White, Race Blue Metallic, Black Magic Pearl Effect and Rally Green Metallic. These were probably the closest colours to a Fabia VRS. So standard equipment over the SC, you got 16-inch Antia alloy wheels in black or white to match the roof, coloured roof in black or white, coloured door mirror housing,